And then you just have the TV on, right? So, and then you just like, hold on. You're just watching the TV like this. I'm telling you, people whose love language is quality time, they would feel so unloved because they just want the time with you two. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So if this is your first time on this channel, what I do is that I just talk about a topic that God has put in my heart. And I also talk a little bit about my writing business. So I do write poetry. If you've clicked this video, then you should know that you are my friend. So feel free to engage. We are going to be talking about the 5 love languages. So I read the book some time ago and I really enjoyed it. So when God placed in my heart that I could finally talk about it, I didn't hesitate. I was just like, I need to share what I've learned because I just can't keep it to myself. Like, I need to share with you. So yeah, so I did make a video about how God loves us with the 5 love languages on my birthday. I didn't go in detail to talk about what is the 5 love languages. So this video, that's what I am going to be doing. A lot of people have heard about the 5 love languages, but they haven't read the book. So I am going to share you my understanding. Gary Chapman, he is the author. During the time that he was writing the book, right, he has been doing marriage counseling for like years. And then he came to a conclusion that there are only 5 love languages. So now someone may be wondering, what is love language? Love languages are the different ways of how we want to be loved. But all the different ways are categorized in 5 love languages. Someone may feel like, I feel love through communication, but it's not part of the love language, right? Or somebody might be like, I feel loved when somebody is kind or when I'm treated like a king, a queen, but it's not part of the love languages. So even though it's not listed as one of the love languages, you will find its category in the 5 love languages. And we're going to be talking more about it, so you will really grasp what I mean by that. All the 5 love languages is significant. Like, I feel like we need to be loved with all 5. But there is always that one strongest love language, like one way that we would really want to be loved. Like, that is like a primary love language. So when somebody asks you, like, what is your love language? It will be your primary one. At times, right, people could have 2 strong love language, 2 strongest one, but there's always that one that exceeds the second one, right? Gary Chapman said, if you learn your partner's love language well, you would have a long last marriage. So yeah, so this is about to be interesting. So make sure that you get your popcorn, feel comfortable, because I am about to dive into all the 5 love languages. The first one that we're going to be talking about is quality time. Quality time, what they prefer is they want a time with their partner. They want their partner to make time for them. But not only do they want the partner to make time with them, but they actually want them to do something together during that time. So like it could be any activity, and they don't want distractions. They want the attention. They don't want any distraction, because that way they will not feel loved. Yeah, so like people with quality time, whenever you do things alone, they will have a question like, does this person really love me? They will feel so unloved. They want to like play games together, go to trips together, spending time together. Yeah, so people with quality time love language, sometimes they really love communicating. And if somebody feels loved through communication, then quality time might be their love language, right? But yeah, so like they need time to like communicate with their partner. And then when that happens, they don't want any distraction. For instance, your partner is talking to you like, hey, today at work, I feel like I had a long day. So you cannot be doing this. Okay, so he's talking. And he's like, yeah, I had a long day. And then you're just like, yeah. And then what happened at work? What happened at work? A long day? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. People whose love language is quality time, when that happens, they will not feel loved because they don't want any distractions. They just want it to be you too. Or they're talking to you, he's just like, oh, yeah, I feel like we should plan on to go on a trip. And then you just have the TV on, right? So and then you just like, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You're just watching the TV like this. I'm telling you, people whose love language is quality time, they would feel so unloved because they just want a time with you to no distraction, just like a great time. And this is what will really please somebody whose love language is quality time. When you have like a really tight schedule, right? And then you just tell your partner with, the quality time love language that, I had a really important schedule today, but I canceled all plans all because of you. I'm telling you, the persons whose love language is quality time, they will feel like the luckiest, like the most favored person on this earth. You're just like, what? This person canceled plans just to spend time with me? So yeah, so that's what quality time is about. So quality time is not about just making time for the person, just staring at the person's face throughout that whole hour. So no, they want you to do something together. Words of affirmation. So this is just expressing love by using words, right? So whatever that's in your mind, right? You need to bring it out with words. So they love compliments like you look good. And they also like appreciative words like I really appreciate you for doing this for me. And they also like encouraging words like you can do this, like you are intelligent, right? They also want you to express your love to them. Just telling the person how you really feel by using words. So people like that, if you send them a love song, the whole day they'll be thinking about you. Yeah, so those people they like love songs that's telling the person how the partner feels about them. And then also saying words like I miss you. Talking about I miss you, I do have a greeting card that I wrote some words. The greeting card is called I miss you. So I am going to read that greeting card because I feel like it would even be a best gift for like somebody to give to their partner whose love language is words of affirmation. So yeah. Yeah, so this is it. This one says, I miss you. So the word says, I constantly miss you whenever we're distant. I miss you like how the sun always misses the moon. I miss you like how adults miss childhood. I miss you like how December misses June. I'll be waiting for you while you run through my brain. But at least all the memories remain. I know you won't take long, but you still took my heart along. So yeah, so this is it. If you give this card to like your a partner whose love language is words of affirmation, they will feel so loved. So like yeah. So to not waste time, we're going to jump into the next love language. Acts of service is like doing things to show your love to your partner. And when you do things for them, that's when they feel loved, like they feel like you love them. So people with acts of service, right? They really love hard workers. So like when they see their partner, cooking, clean, it makes them happy. So like when you cook for them, when you clean for them, people whose love language is acts of service, they would just be in love. Or when you take the garbage out and you just help out, they will feel loved that way. Or if you're really tired, right? But you still offer to help the partner, he or she will feel so loved. Or if you really dislike a project or something, right? But you still offer to help your partner out, they will be like, this person really loves me because they don't like this. So that really shows that the person really loves me. Like, I feel so loved. So that's the people with acts of service. Like, just helping them out, supporting them, and doing things with your hands to help them out. So, for example, right, her husband is eating, right, and then she just watches him, and then she realizes that he's out with water, right? So she just watches him. So she doesn't say anything, and then she goes to the kitchen, grab a water, and then she goes to him with the water and say, "Here you go, my king." He is going to get butterflies for like 2 years. Yeah, so that's acts of service. Receiving gift. People whose love language is receiving gift, right? They don't need much. So like when that happens, it's not like they want you to buy something so expensive to show your love for the person. No, it could be something really little, and they would really feel love. Like, for example, you know your partner so well, and then she's been saying like, "Oh, this is my favorite color," and all of a sudden he buys her something with that color. She will feel so loved, like, oh, he loves me so much and I love him. Or maybe he went outside and he saw something that looks like a heart, and then he just comes in and just says something like, "Oh, this just reminds me of the love that I have for you," something like that. She would be so in love. So it's kind of like people whose love language is receiving gift love surprises. Talking about receiving gift, I have some gift that I feel like if someone gives to their partner, they will feel so loved. So yeah, I'll take it to a brighter side for you to see it better. But like, for example, maybe your partner is going through so much and he or she just keep telling you like, "Oh, I'm going through this and I'm losing faith in God. Like, I feel like giving up." And then one day you just give this person this gift. I'll read it for you. The word says, "I remember when I needed aid. He told me he'll provide when I prayed. When I needed a way out, he told me to trust him since he had a great route. I appreciate the Lord Most High. It's true that he does not lie." And if you gift this person this, it's just going to encourage them that God is going to come through the situation. They'll feel so loved, like I'm so in love with my partner. But yeah, and we're gonna read another one. This one says, "Expressing love to you." So for this one, if your partner is going to work or something, you just leave it maybe in the car or something, and then the partner just opens it. "Expressing love to you. I have a love note for you. It says that you are still the one. Expressing my love to you is what I do. 100 years from now, I'll never be done. Loving you feels like a sprinkle of water in the summertime. I'll always tell you, and you never have to pay a dime." And then the partner reads this. Like, yeah, so that's what receiving gift is about. It doesn't have to be much. It could be something really little, and they would really appreciate it. The last one that I'm going to be talking about is physical touch. So when we talk about physical touch, right, reading from the book, what comes to mind shouldn't automatically be lovemaking. No. So physical touch, people with physical touch, they just love to be pampered. They just love to be treated like a baby. So they love hugs. They love holding hands when they're outside. They love kisses on their forehead, kisses on their cheeks. And then when she's like so stressed out, right? And then he just gives her a hug and say, everything is going to be all right, she would feel so loved. And also, let's just say you offer to give your partner a massage, like, oh, you're tired, so I'm going to give you a massage. People with physical touch, love language, they would love that. They also like resting their head on their partner's shoulder. So when that happens, like, let's just say if she's resting her head on his shoulder, the man shouldn't be like, whoa, your head is heavy. Hold on, I have a pillow for you. They would feel so hurt for years if their partner does that to them, because they feel loved when they're touched physically. So hopefully I said everything. I mean, I can't really say everything, right? But hopefully I said what I needed to say. It's a lot of pages, which even talked about how children also have love language. So yeah, but those are the love language. And I learned that what usually happens is, let's just say if somebody's love language is words of affirmation, right? And your partner's love language is act of service, right? The person who feels loved with words, right, would start loving their partner with words like, I love you, like, you mean the world to me. And their partner will still feel like something is missing because that is not their primary love language. Like, they want you to do acts of service stuff. Or if a person love language is act of service, and because of that they love somebody with act of service, the person with words of affirmation love language would just be like, there's something huge that is missing. Like, I need words. Like, I don't feel anything. So like a partner could be like, I have done everything. Like, I feel like I do everything, but still my partner still doesn't feel loved. Maybe you're not doing the partner's primary love language. So we should all know our love language and our partner's love language. So I hope that this video really helped the people who are not married yet. And if you're married and you found this video helpful, I am humbled. If you still don't know what your love language is, I suggest that you do take the test. You could go online and type love language quiz, and you're going to know what's your love language. I feel like everyone should know their love language because it's going to help us in our future marriage. All right, so the last thing that I'm going to be doing is I am going to show you all the cards, like everything that I read, I'm going to show you so you can see them better. All right, it says, I miss you. And these are the words. And then this is the next one, which said, I remember when I needed aid. Okay. And this one says, expressing love to you. The words. Okay. Yeah, so if you go to www.beheavenlywords.com, you're going to see everything that I showed you, the cards and the poetry frame. And you're also going to see some additional ones. So just order them, purchase them. But yeah, thank you so much for staying till the end. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share, subscribe for more videos. And if God permits, see you when I upload my next video.